Monday, October 17th. Get out your video notes. It's time to make sure everything's wrapped up and take our lab safety quiz. So there it is. We need to know our lab safety protocols, how to operate a safe lab, and be able to watch a video. If your class has any time left over, there was a few that do, but you're going to use those notes to take an assessment. So there's our plan. Lab safety video if necessary. Then we're going to continue that room tour, or begin, depending on which class period you were in, and go through all the important locations in the room and how to use the equipment. And then we'll give you the rest of the time to take your lab safety quiz, which is it's through Moodle, but it's there on Classroom. And that's the Monday. Okay, Tuesday, October 18th. The question is how to use a fire extinguisher and whether or not you have your lab safety contract signed and returned yet. If not, get it out. So our no understand and do's, the lab safety stuff is a repeat from yesterday, but we're adding to it life and what life is and how difficult it is to define. After you do some lab safety and finish up that quiz if you need to, if you were absent, we're going to watch another short video, participate in a sorting activity, Sesame Street, and then make sure we're creating a definition of life. So the first part of the lesson is pass, pull, aim, squeeze, and sweep. In other words, an acronym for how to operate a fire extinguisher. The second thing is we're going to do our brain assessment score checks. You understand how your score related to a grade in Skyward. We're going to watch a Sesame Street video. Which of these things is not like the others? And then you're going to do a similar activity with some items on a plate and sort them and see what you think and which ones of these don't belong with the others, as an introduction into what is life. And then you're going to be sent on number 05 in Classroom, which is a characteristics of life search. You're going to go out on the internet and you're going to identify some resources and see what they say are the things that living things can do. And that's your Tuesday. Wednesday, October 19th. Did you get 100% on the safety test yet? I ask you this question to remind you that 1, we took it, and if you haven't taken yours yet, you need to. 2, you can continue to take it until you get 100%. You have unlimited attempts, but you better get at least 80% if you plan on doing any lab activities in this class. You have to master that material. Now we're down to one topic, and that is what is life. And so you're going to get some more time on your characteristics of life's search, filling out the spreadsheet with the resources you find. That way we can get a chance to talk about them a little bit. There's another website I send you to. It's there on, well, actually I'm going to push it out through Classroom, but it's a Living Things quiz. You can find it under the What is Life section in Moodle. It's just 20 items to see if you can tell whether they were living, once living, or were non-living. It'll prompt a discussion in the classroom. And then we'll move on to number 6, what is a living organism, which is a reading comprehension lesson. I need to know how well you read science text, and this will allow me to kind of assess where you are with reading grade level science texts. And that is your Wednesday. Believe it or not, I'm out again today. It's the most I've ever been out in the start of the school year. I think this is, what, the 4th day? Woof. So check your email for lesson plans. And what you get is the same no understand and do's we've had so far this week. You're going to get time to finish what is a living organism, and then move on to task number 7, which is chemicals of life, which is a reading outline that you're going to fill in as you read through CK12 section, chemicals of life. It's a text section on organic chemistry, and it'll help us answer the what is life question. All right, number 5, 6, 7, and number 4 as well. 3, 2, 1 if you want. Are you finished with all these items? If so, turn them in. We are getting further along, and we're leaving some of you behind because you're not finishing up all your work. Here we are, still trying to figure out what life is. Just a little recap of what is a living organism. Spending the most of our time on the chemicals of life outline. Give you a chance to finish that up. If you do get it finished and you turn it in, go ahead and hit the Quizlet study set of what is life, and start to learn those terms. And that's the end of your week.